Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get into the negative what if spiral? Things like, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I don't get that job or that raise? What if he or she says no? It's a bit like that constantly repeating meme that you see online. Same thing over and over again, just keeps repeating. But what if we could flip this, turn it around into something a little more positive? I'm going to share with you something that I learned several years back. It works for me, it works for millions around the world, and it's becoming increasingly popular. So here's what I'd like you to do. Take a deep breath. Count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then say, what if it all works out? Repeat it. What if it all works out? And then follow it up with a series of questions that change the what if to something more positive. What if I succeed in this? What if I am good enough? What if I do get the job or the raise? What if he, she says yes? What if this turns out to be the best thing I've ever done? What if just taking this next step could be the breakthrough I've been waiting on? And then end it with, what if it all works out? You see, your brain in many cases is urged towards keeping things the same, keeping things just the way it's always been, comfortable and manageable. And sometimes it works against you to help step out of your comfort zone. But as something like this starts to chip away at your negative bias, what if it all works out? What if it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be? What if this is a good thing? You see, if you've got a negative thought in your head, yeah, that's a possibility. But what if the best case scenario is just as possible? Maybe even more likely. You don't know until you try. You see, what we're doing here is we're disrupting a negative train of thought, derailing a train of thought, by just suggesting something more positive, asking the brain, what if? The brain is a problem solver, and starting to ask it questions that are more positive will literally disrupt thought patterns. And the thing is, the brain, the subconscious, just can't argue with that. Your brain will go to work on whatever you ask it to do. So let's start turning it around a little and making it more positive. What if it all works out? So why not let this possibility guide you? Why not let it fuel your decision making or your next steps in whatever it is that you're doing? Because sometimes the most powerful question you can ask yourself isn't, what if I fail? But what if this actually works? What if it all works out? What if I fly?